We need to talk more about this tomorrow. I want to hear from people who actually have hobbies. Is it just a dying art now? And the amount of hours we spend just looking at Reels or Facebook, whatever it is on your phones, that's actually taken up space where you would have been so bored you had to go and form a hobby.
So you don't consider yourself having any hobbies?
Well, I'm looking at what Rio said here, the top 5 hobbies. Can you call wine tasting a hobby?
No.
If so, it's most weekends. I am a real enthusiast. I'm a black belt hobbyist. I didn't know you could tick off wine tasting. So drinking is a hobby? Tasting?
Yeah,
Drinking?
you got to do the spitting back part that they do in wine tasting. You can't just swallow it.
I'm looking here at the top 5 trending hobbies of the year. Swordsmanship.
Oh.
Any of us know any swordsmen?
No.
Thousands of people. Really? Mostly men in their 50s. Target audience for me have taken to swordsmanship after watching Forged in the Fire. You know I love that show. And Knife or Death. Wait, I've not seen that one. Get on top of that. Wine tasting, scrapbooking. I bet you've done a scrapbooking
No, Bianca
course.
loves to scrapbook.
Yeah?
Yeah, big scrapbook fan.
You a scrapbooker, Pats?
Yes, from way back.
Yeah. Oh, way back before it was called, you know? Birding.
What's that?
Is that bird watching?
I know, I just wanted to check if it wasn't some sort of sexual act.
The bird's
Can you
safe?
include that? I'm trying to persuade my wife for years to give it a go. Listen, can we do the bird? Birding. Boom time, apparently, for bird watchers, with 50 million people globally self-identifying as birders.
50 million, really?
The GOAT is Englishman Peter Kessner, who has logged over 10,000 birds.
Boy. How many did you get in your childhood?
Probably about 2009, Jack. I don't know.
Well, you had the book, you had the binoculars.
Blacksmithery is at number 5 as well. Do any of us, would you consider you have a hobby? Is music your hobby?
I would consider chess a hobby, crossword puzzles a hobby,
and
board games.
And you're 72.
Big hobby player.
Yeah. Guitar, reading is a hobby.
Reading is not a hobby.
Yeah, reading is a hobby.
Then, okay, reading and wine tasting, I'm a hobbyist. Patsy, what's yours? Spying on neighbours?
Online shopping.
How long's that car been parked out there? This is a conversation my wife had with me yesterday. She went, Chris, have you seen that car parked to the front of my house? It's been there all day. I went, what do you want me to do? We can't even see it. We're sat having dinner. We can't see the car. How's it hurting us right now?
There was a tradie in our end of our court yesterday, and he was parked up on Chris's stones out the front.
What, Chris has got his personal stones?
No one
These are Chris's stones.
No one parks on the front section of our nature strip, the stones. He's laid this beautiful Lilydale topping, and it's
Oh
perfect.
my God, not the Lilydale topping.
Yep.
While everybody else went for grass.
Oh my God, not
For
Chris.
stones.
No, he went
No
for the
one's allowed to
Lilydale
park
topping,
on it.
Jack.
No one's allowed to park. So then when
Spying
they
on
left,
neighbours is your hobby then. I want to hear about this every week. Patsy's spy thoughts on the neighbours.
so I had to get out there with the hose to get rid of the tyre marks in the stone.
You meant spray the tradie.
That's what I was thinking. They do that in certain terrorist spots, don't they, where they do the water cannons at people to disperse the crowds.
Waterboarding.
Bring him in, Chris. I'll get the board ready. It's another non-local.
The Werribee
You're
waterboarder.
not from round here, are you, stranger? This week on the cul-de-sac.
Oh, you could write a book, seriously.
Yeah, it'd be a terrifying read.
True crime book.
Let's move on.